Hello, gang. Welcome to another video exclusive of ChristiTutionalist Politics podcast. I'm not even going to bother to edit in the usual show intro and at the end the show outro and of course the tail end. Please like, share, and subscribe. Beg. But yes, please, I'm begging, please like, share, and subscribe. At any rate, video exclusive to discuss how empty-headed, lack of researching so many fellow Americans are. You hear the Biden harass the cackling Kamalunist repeat over and over and over about lowered prescription drug prices. Well, now you will know the rest of the story if you don't already. They did not negotiate overall lower prices. What they did under Obamacare through the DHS, Department of Health and Human DHHS, Department of Health and Human Services, demanded, dictated, ordered X, Y, and Z drugs under Medicare. You will no longer be able to pay. Blah, 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 blah. I already can't talk again. My God. Brain and mouth not wanting to cooperate. Actually, the mouth is doing fine, but the brain got that wrong. They are dictating to the insurance companies, especially the Medicare Advantage plans, you may no longer charge more than X for drug A copay. All right? Well, bait and switch. Like I discussed in the is the number 6 always better than the number 3 just because it's a larger number? That was about pay increases. A 6% pay increase isn't good when inflation is double digit. The 3% pay increase you got under Trump when inflation was only 1.5% was actually better because you got more. Accounting, it's called. Basic math, it's called. Basic economics, it's called. Looking at the holistic picture, to use cackling Kamala's term. And I do not want to be hyper partisan attacker all the time, so I owe Cackles, the Kamalunist, an apology when she used holistic in a response regarding the economy. Now, generally, we think of holistic medicine, that word often associated with medicine. But the word holistic itself, yes, bigger picture, broader picture. So the use of the word wasn't improper per se. It was just kind of an idiotic word choice, not one that most people would make. So people went off on her, including me. But again, there are so many things policy-wise to be critical of the Kamalunist on that use of the word holistic in that one interview is not really one of the things that we should be badgering her over. So indeed, at any rate, back to where we were going. Holistic medicine, the drug costs, your copay, capped, Soviet-style price. Now the mouth's not cooperating. Soviet-style price fixing, capping the copay. But as I started to say, that's bait and switch. because the Medicare Advantage plans and all the insurance companies, but especially the Medicare Advantage plans, all announced what? They're going to raise your premiums, your monthly premiums, to make up for the fact that they are paying more on drug X, Y, and Z because your copay got capped. That $20 difference, just for sake of argument, let's say, isn't gone away. The price of the drug didn't go down by $20. The insurance company is now picking up $20 more of the cost that you were paying in copay. It is shifted from whose pocket it's being paid from. And of course, the insurance companies are now going to pass that cost onto you in increased premiums. That cost will be spread out over everybody's increased premiums. So what does the Biden and the cackling Kamalists do? Because of the election, to hide their bait and switch, they use more Obamacare slush fund monies to throw at the insurance companies to get them to delay the price increases on the premiums till next year. Wow. Gee, is there an election or something they're trying to manipulate? I know a lot of you probably know this already because you're actually informed and pay attention and know things don't happen in a vacuum, that the copay went down. You have to ask, why? What changed? What really changed? Did the price of the drug, through the graciousness of the drug companies, they lowered the price of that drug because they've recouped a lot of their research and investment costs into that drug, so now they could still make a good profit even at a lower price on that drug? No, that's not what happened. This is a gift to Big Pharma still. They still collect every penny they were charging on that drug, and you and I pay more, but they try to blind you, for those who, see no, hear no, speak no evil, don't get it, don't understand economics, math, and accounting, both sides of the ledger, the concept of bait and switch, and that the left always lies by omission. We're not lowering your copay. We are shifting the cost from there to here in increased premiums and trying to hide it until after the election through money laundering, gifts from the Obamacare slush fund to the insurance companies, who are happy to go along too, as long as they're getting their money. And meanwhile, next year, bam, you'll all be hit, unless if Republicans take control of the House, the Senate, and Trump gets the White House and can do something to work it to where it's actually a negotiated lower price, not a price shifting, not a cost shifting. At any rate, I'm looking up, I can see 9:47 is rolling by. I'm about 10 minutes in. That's it. That's all. I just wanted to share this with you so that you can share it with those have no clue. The clueless nation. If you're a watcher, Jokester Joe on Savage Unfiltered co-host most times, right? We say, shout out, hey, clueless nation. That's not us calling the entire nation clueless, but mocking another podcast, I should say, name and they are indeed a bunch of clueless liberals over there. They have no idea what's going on. So, indeed, even if they're not listeners to the Clueless Nation show, I'm sure you know some Clueless Nation people that need to have this shared with them. Again, yes, please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Got to do the parrot. Like, share, subscribe. But honestly, seriously, the only way the show grows, the only way the show will remain on the air is indeed if you like episodes, if you share episodes, and really, please, if you will subscribe to the show at any rate. And again, these things happen, don't happen in a vacuum, and often, almost always, 99.9% of the time, with the left, with the commie, fascist, socialist, blend, leftist, Democrat Party, it's all bait and switch. We all still pay in the end. Often we pay more in the end because of their stupidity. Their supposed good intentions are bull. It's all to fool people into voting for them based on false pretense, lies, baits and switches, and things like that. Please, 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 you gotta share this with people you know. As Dennis Prager says, there's a difference between a classical liberal and an ultra-leftist ideologue. And I've gotten that wrong. I've used a meme. You can lead a liberal to the facts, but you cannot make them think. A play on the, you can lead a horse to water, but can't make them drink. Well, I was wrong. I can be wrong. I'm human. We're all human. We can be wrong at times. We can make mistakes. And Dennis Prager awakened me, I should say, right? Awakened me, as we must do, awaken people from their woke stupor. There is indeed a difference between a classical liberal and an ultra leftist. You can reach still a classical liberal like Brandon Strzok, former Democrat, gay white man, now a Republican. Candace Owen, black liberal, still very liberal on things, but indeed now a Republican. Leo Terrell, black man, more conservative, I dare say, than Candace Owens, always has been, but he's been suckered, as Candace Owens would say, on the demo KKK rat economic plantation for years. They still believe in enslavement. It's now just an economic plantation rather than the old former plantation. Leo Terrell, black conservative, now a Republican. Even Alan Dershowitz, ultra leftist, still a Hitlery supporter, unbelievable, even acknowledges he can no longer be part of the Democrat Party, now calls himself an independent. He's still voting mostly for Democrats, I'm sure, but hey, if he doesn't vote for Cackles, even though I know he's not going to vote for Trump, if he leaves that blank, that's one less vote we have to overcome. So classical liberals can be reached. Ideologue, leftist, commie, fascist, social blend that make up the majority of the Democrat Party never will. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. See you next time.